Canelo not that big.
Yeah.
You know, he's a smaller fighter that's fighting in a bigger division. So I started just sizing myself up to Canelo.
Right.
In my head. He's 5'7". I'm 5'8". I got a 74-inch reach. He got like a 60 something. You know, he's wider than me, but that's it. So I'm like, it match up. It matches up. Like I can do it.
Just when fans thought Canelo's size would intimidate anyone at 168, Terence Crawford shattered the narrative by not only calling for the fight but dismantling the myth before the bell rings. Making his intentions clear, Crawford boldly stated, "I don't got to knock them out, I just got to beat them," showing it's not fear driving him, but focus. He's not chasing highlight reel knockouts. He's chasing wins, playing the long game with precision and control in a sport obsessed with power punches, acknowledging Canelo's strength yet refusing to be defined by it. Crawford flips the script, prioritizing effectiveness over flash. For him, it's not about how hard you hit, but how sharp you are when it counts. And if he steps in the ring with Canelo, fans should expect a tactical battle, not just a firefight.
No, I think, you know, if you can punch, you can punch.
Okay.
You know, it may not have the same effect that it did on a smaller guy, on a bigger guy, but if you sharp.
Crawford isn't denying that size plays a role, he just doesn't see it as the deciding factor. He trusts his precision over raw muscle, knowing that against Canelo, the punches may feel different, but his game plan won't waver. For him, it's not about overpowering, it's about outclassing. If they share the ring, he's betting on timing, accuracy, and ring IQ to tip the scales. Crawford hasn't merely questioned the obsession with punching power, he's dissected it, reminding everyone that fights aren't won on paper or through highlight reels, but by execution when it matters most.
A lot of people thinking just because a person punch harder than, you know, another fighter, that they automatically want to win. No, it's a lot of fighters that lost, you know, and they punch way harder than the fighter that.
To Crawford, raw power means nothing once the bell rings. He's seen bigger punchers crumble without control, patience, or timing, and that perspective is key against Canelo. Strength alone won't distract him, he's locked in on the complete fight, not just the flash. That's what makes this matchup dangerous. He isn't aiming to simply survive, but to outthink and outfight. Unlike many fans, Crawford isn't underestimating Canelo. He recognizes there's more to him than power, and is preparing for the fighter in his fullest form.
Canelo's not just a puncher. I don't know why. That's
what people believe, huh?
It's just like this. They don't know boxing. They just looking at him being strong.
The bigger man.
He's a great boxer. You know what I mean?
Right.
People taking away from his boxing skills and just thinking that he's just this puncher when that's not true. So that's why I laugh, because we're not just looking at Canelo as a puncher. We're looking at him as a whole fighter, a complete fighter. You know, he can take a punch, he can deliver a punch, he can counter punch you, he can box you, he can punch on you, you know what I mean? Good body puncher, good, fighter that got good balance. He never getting out of position. So we looking at all.
This isn't blind, confidence, it's a clear-eyed understanding of the challenge ahead. Crawford respects Canelo's full arsenal, from sharp footwork to punishing body shots. And he's not preparing for a simple brawl, but for a skilled technician. That's what makes this fight so compelling. Both men can think as well as throw. If it happens, it won't just be a test of toughness, but a showcase of mastery. Crawford hasn't just spoken about fighting, he's revealed why he relentlessly pursues the toughest challenges, driven by something inside him that refuses to back down no matter who stands across the ring.
Like, I'm always willing to challenge myself. Like today with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, it's just in
That's
me.
the first thing he did. He came in, I tackle you.
It's just in me. It's just the competitive nature in me, you know.
That mindset is what pulls him toward opponents like Canelo. It's not about chasing fame or bowing to pressure, it's about proving something to himself. Crawford doesn't wait for easy shots. He runs headfirst into the biggest challenges. Facing Canelo isn't a business decision, it's personal fuel. For him, it's another chance to push his limits. And if Canelo signs the deal, he won't just be fighting another boxer, he'll be facing a man addicted to challenge. Crawford never planned to inch his way up the ladder. He wanted to leap past the usual steps entirely. What he said next makes it clear just how far he's willing to go to prove himself.
I wanted to go up 3, just to be honest. I didn't want to fight at 154. I wanted to go.
So you want to go straight from 47 to 68?
Yes, I did. It's documented. I wanted to go from 147 to 168 just because I want to challenge myself. Yeah, and that's the joy of it. That's the joy of it. Everybody's like, man, boy, you crazy. Yeah, you got to be crazy.
This isn't about chasing belts, it's about chasing greatness. Crawford has never been drawn to the safe road or the typical climb, and jumping straight to 168 speaks volumes about his mentality. He's ready to face the biggest names at their strongest weight, and if the Canelo fight happens, it won't be because he chose the easy route, but because he took the boldest one. He's not moving up for attention, he's moving up for legacy. Crawford doesn't need stats or size, charts to justify it. He relies on something far deeper, his experience and his mindset.
When I look at it, like, I always had this mind frame of the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Okay.
I've been beating up big dudes all my life.
Because they underestimate your bud.
It's just, even if they didn't, I'm gonna beat you up. You know, I can fight.
Right.
You know, so if you watch, like, all these dudes bigger than me.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't care, but I'm gonna find a way to win.
This isn't unfamiliar ground for Crawford. He's been defying expectations his entire life. Big names, big muscles, big hype, none of it has ever stopped him. His belief isn't built on talk, but on the fights he's already won. That confidence doesn't come from ego. It comes from proven results. If Canelo thinks size alone will decide the outcome, Crawford is ready to prove him wrong. This fight isn't about who's bigger, it's about who believes more when the bell rings. And while Crawford sharpened his skills in the gym, his coaches' words fueled the fire, reminding him it's not just training, it's about knowing exactly who he is.
Omaha, stand up, north side. Let's go, you are champion. Take it to another level, champ. Huh? Another level. September 13th. We're going to another level. They wanted to stop us, but they couldn't. Huh? You see the sun shining on you? That's it. That's why the light on you.
Moments like this aren't for the cameras, they're for the fighter's soul. The coach wasn't trying to hype Crawford up. He was speaking straight to his core. He understands what Crawford is chasing and the weight it carries. This isn't just another fight, it's a chance to rise again under the brightest lights. No one reaches that next level alone, and Crawford's team knows it. If Canelo comes at him full force, Crawford will meet him with an entire army in his corner. His mindset isn't the only thing that's leveled up. He's pushing his body through the fire, proving he's willing to suffer now to dominate later.
Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. You got this.
Breathe.
Get in there. Go ahead and get in there.
Okay.
Cold plunge recovery isn't just about toughness, it's about discipline. Crawford is pushing every limit, knowing comfort won't win this war. The pain he endures now is fuel for the moment the bell rings. No corners cut, no shortcuts taken. Second matters. These sessions aren't just training. They're statements. If Canelo's expecting the same old bud, he might be in for a surprise. Even rising stars like Colatan admit this fight is hard to call, saying, I can give you a reason why Canelo could win, and I can give you a reason why Crawford could win. It's just whoever's the better man that day. That uncertainty is what makes this clash special. Both men bring unique weapons, and both have what it takes to win. Past records and fan opinions won't matter. It'll all come down to execution. When the lights shine and the gloves touch, one mistake or one perfect moment could decide history. And Carmemel doesn't see a quick finish coming, no knockouts. No one-sided dominance, just a war from start to finish.
I can give you a reason why Canelo could win, but I can also give you a reason why Crawford could win. So it's like, I don't know, it's just whoever the...
This isn't just hype, it's to elite fighters pushing each other to the brink. Both are too skilled, too smart, and too proud to go out easily. Over 12 rounds, every second will matter, and every mistake could decide the fight. If it reaches the judges, the outcome will hinge on moments, not mayhem. It could be one of those rare classics where neither man breaks, but one edges it by the slimmest margin. And when the dust settles, debates over who truly won could rage on. But not everyone sitting on the fence. Sandro Tobatai made his choice clear, backing the man with something to prove.
I think it'll go decision.
I think so.
Yeah. I don't see either of them getting stopped.